I know, it's silly, huh? 'Cause I got a silly mama. I got a silly mama. You can't get away from me. Donovan was born July 26, 2005. He is one of two. He had a twin brother named Darius. I was 24 weeks when I delivered, so I had micro preemies. And don't know why, just went to preterm labor. He almost didn't make it. The Ryan house has been wonderful to me and Donovan. I think initially, with all of the challenges that he had, I was kind of reluctant. I was afraid to leave him.
Her baby is her world, Donovan. And so for many of our parents, it's the same. To leave their child in the care of someone else while they go and do other things is really hard.
Ryan House was specifically designed to support families in need. I would say it's magical. It's a place where kids with life-threatening conditions can be just kids, and where their families can be just families.
Being the parent of a chronically ill, terminally ill, or child with a life-limiting condition, how emotionally draining that is on parents. And we provide that place of refuge, I believe, and a place where they're safe to express how they feel, decisions they're faced with, a team that doesn't judge them for whatever decisions they make regarding their child's health care.
I think for me, I don't have the freedom, to go and do a lot of things like I used to, or that you could do with a normal child. It's all I know. I've never had, he's my only child, so it's all that I know. I don't know any other way. But thanks to Ryan House, it gives me the chance to have the time for me to do what I need to do.
This is a warm home setting. This is not an institution. We're the only facility like this in the Southwest, and we're one of two in the country. Ryan House represents a new model, an emerging model of pediatric palliative care. I think the important thing for people to understand is that these services are not available anywhere else. Also, they are funded exclusively by your donations.
Here they have the pet therapy, they have music therapy, they have the sensory room for Donovan, they have the hydrotherapy pool. These are all things that he doesn't get at home. There was a time when Donovan really held his head was always just down a lot. So the victory to me now that he has his head up, I don't know if it's a sign of him growing or just being aware of his surroundings, that is a victory because it wasn't always that way.
These kids and their families have so much to teach us about life and perseverance and trust and unconditional love. So is it sad? Sometimes it can be. When we've cared for a child for 4 years or 3 years since we opened and their disease has progressed and they're at the end of their life, do we as a team grieve? Absolutely. Do we stay supportive and nurturing and loving to the child and their parents? Absolutely. And just because a child dies and leaves us doesn't mean that our relationship with their family has ended. We provided end-of-life care for so many children and their families that there wouldn't be another place for them to go like this. And to have a team that is so passionate and committed to what they do, it's not a job for them. I truly believe for all of them it's a calling in their life that they feel this is where they should be.
It's a relief to know that I can bring him to a facility where I know he's taken care of, where I know they care for him, I know they love him. That makes a really big difference.